Hello guys! Today, tuturuan ko kayo on how to multiply polynomials. Okay, let's start. Multiplication of polynomials. Multiplying polynomials involves applying the rules of exponents and the distributive property to simplify the product. So, ano nga ba yung tinutukoy dito? So, kapag nag-multiply tayo ng polynomials, meron lang tayo kailangang tandaan na dalawa. Una is yung rules of exponent natin. Paano ba gumagana yung mga exponent? Paano ba ginagawa sa kanila? Ano ba yung rules sa kanila kapag nag-multiply ka? Okay? And second, the distributive property. Paano ba gumagana yung distributive property? Okay? Yan yung tatalakayin natin sa ating video na ito. So, for our first example, we have multiplying two monomials. So, one term multiplied by one term. Okay? So, in this case, hindi pa natin ma-apply yung distributive property dahil one term multiplied by one term lang naman to. Okay, so basically, ang gagawin natin to simplify or to multiply this monomial, okay, gagawin lang natin is just first, titingnan natin yung kanilang coefficient. So, unang natin gagawin is i-multiply natin yung coefficient niya, which is 2 times 3 is just 6. Okay? And then next, titignan natin yung literal coefficient niya, which is, ito is x cubed, ito x squared. So, since parehas naman silang ang base is x, copy lang natin yung x. Okay? So, and then, susunod natin is, anong gagawin natin sa exponent niya, which is yung 3 and 2. So, dyan namin mag-a-apply yung rules of exponent natin, na kapag nag-multiply ka ng variable, or in this case, yung x, kapag nag-multiply ka ng ganyan, tapos same base naman sila, ang gagawin lang natin is, i-add lang natin yung exponent niya. So, in this case, add lang natin yung 3 and 2. Ito. Ayan. Add lang natin siya, which is 3 plus 2 is 5. So, ito na agad yung sagot natin. Ito na agad yung sagot natin. Yun yung rule ng exponent na kailangan natin tandaan. Kapag nag-multiply ka ng merong same base, ang gagawin mo lang, copy the base, and then add the exponent. Hindi mo sila i-multiply, add mo sila. Okay? And as for the coefficient, i-multiply mo lang din sila, hindi mo rin sila i-add. Okay? So, for our second example, we have 5y squared multiplied by negative 2y the fourth. So, as I said earlier, unang gagawin natin is the coefficient niya, the numerical coefficient. So, in this case, we have 5 and negative 2. So, multiply lang natin sila, which is 5 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 10. Okay? And then, for the literal coefficient na y squared and y to the fourth, so copy lang natin yung y, since parehas y yung base. And then, since multiplication naman to, itong 2 and 4, i-add lang natin sila. Okay? That's the rule of exponent, ha? Tandaan yun. Yan yung isang rule lang na exponent. Marami pang rule yung exponent. Pero for multiplication, or for multiplying exponent, or rather multiplying with the same bases, just add the exponent, which is 2 plus 4, we have 6. And this is our final answer. Okay? So, proceed tayo. For our example number 2, we are multiplying monomial by binomial, which is one term multiplied by two terms. Okay? So, in this case, dito na mag-a-apply yung ating distributive property. Okay? So, that's the first thing we need to do. Okay? So, papakita ko lang muna siya. Ang distributive property is, etong 3x squared, i-distribute mo dito sa 2x squared, and also dito sa 5. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung 3x squared, i-multiply mo sa both terms. So, simplifying that, we have 3x squared multiplied by 2x squared plus 5, copy natin yung 5, multiply by 3x squared. So, basically, ganyan lang siya. Okay? So, to simplify this, so meron na tayong monomial multiplied by monomial or one term multiplied by a one term. So, apply lang natin yung ginawa natin kanina. So, in this case, itong 3x squared multiplied by 2x squared, mumultiply lang natin muna yung coefficient niya, which is 3 times 2, we have 6. And then, ang base naman niya is x parehas. So, lagay natin x. And then, itong kanyang exponent, a-add lang natin sila. So, 2 plus 2, we have 4. And, ayan na yung sagot natin dyan. And then, plus, etong 5 times 3x squared natin. So, etong 5, since wala naman siyang variable or wala siyang literal coefficient rather, it's just the constant. So, mumultiply lang natin yung 5 and 3. So, 5 times 3 is just 15. And then, copy natin yung x squared. And, ito na yung ating final answer. Okay? I hope maliwanag kung paano natin ginawa yun. Okay? So, next, for our second example, we have 4y squared multiplied by 3y minus 2y to the fourth. So, distributive property lang ulit tayo. So, distribute natin yung 4y squared dito and also dito. Ang magiging sagot natin dyan, pag dinistribute natin, we have 4y squared multiplied by 3y minus, lagay natin yung minus sign dahil minus to, 4y squared ulit multiply by 2y to the fourth. Okay? So, pag sinimplify natin to, unahin natin tong 4y squared times 3y. Same lang uli yung gagawin natin. Multiply this 4 and 3, which is yung numerical coefficient nila, which is 4 times 3 is 12. And then, since same base naman sila na y, copy lang natin yung y. And then, etong y pala dito sa 3y, ang coefficient niyan, or rather, the exponent pala nung y is 1. Okay? Important rule din siya. Katulad ng kapag x lang siya or kapag y lang siya, ang coefficient nun 1 automatic. Hindi yun walang coefficient. Dahil ang ginagawa palagi, kapag sa variable, kapag 1 naman yung coefficient, hindi na siya sinusulat. Same with the exponent. Kapag 1 lang ang exponent, hindi na natin siya sinusulat. So in this case, yung 3y, yung y doon, 1 yung exponent niya. So, add lang natin ulit to yung exponent. We have 2 plus 1, and that is 3. Okay? So, ayan na yung sagot natin sa 4y squared multiplied by 3y. And then, we have here the minus sign or the negative sign. And then, simplify naman natin itong 4y squared times 2y to the fourth. So, coefficient uli muna tayo. We have 4 times 2, that is 8. And then, copy natin yung base na y. So, itong exponent na 2 and 4, add lang natin siya. We have 2 plus 4, that is 6. So, ito na yung ating final answer. Okay? I hope malinaw pa rin up to this point kung paano tayo nagmumultiply ng polynomial. Or in this case, multiplying monomial by binomial. Okay? Proceed tayo sa ating third example, which is multiplying monomial by trinomial. Or sa madaling salita, one term multiplied by 3 terms. So, same lang yung gagawin natin dito sa ginawa natin sa example number 2, which is yung monomial by binomial. Gagawin natin is first distributive property and then simplify. Kung paano ba tayo nagmumultiply ng monomial sa monomial. Okay? So, distribute natin itong 2x squared. Distribute natin siya dito sa tatlong terms. That's the distributive property. So, simplifying that, we will have 2x squared multiply by 2x squared. Then, copy natin yung sign which is minus. Then, we have 2x squared ulit. multiply by 3x. Okay? And then plus yung 2x squared ulit. And then multiply by 5. Okay? Then finally, solve na natin siya. So, unahin natin itong 2x squared multiply by 2x squared. So first, etong coefficient niya. So 2 times 2, we have 4. And then, ang base naman nung literal coefficient is parehas na x. So lagay lang natin x. Yan. And then, etong exponent niya, i-add lang natin to, which is 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay? Then we have here negative sign. So copy natin siya, negative. And then, simplify naman natin itong 2x squared multiply by 3x. So, itong numerical coefficient ulit, 2 multiply by 3 or 2 times 3 is 6. And then, copy natin yung x na base ng literal coefficient niya. And then ito, 1 ulit to. Since pag walang exponent, automatic yan. Ang variable, 1 yung exponent niyan. Okay? So, add lang uli natin yung exponent niya, which is 2 plus 1. We have 3. And then, finally, itong 2x squared multiplied by 5, simplify lang natin siya. Since yung 5, wala naman siyang literal coefficient, it is just a constant. I-multiply lang natin yung 5 sa numerical coefficient nung 2x squared, which is 2. And then, copy natin yung x squared. So, we have 5 times 2, that is 10. And then, copy natin yung numerical coefficient, or rather, the literal coefficient pala, na x squared. And, this is our final answer. Okay? For our number 2 sa example 3 natin, so, kindly comment down your answer on our chat box. Hayaan ko uli kayong sagutan to assess or para malaman natin kung talaga bang naintindihan nyo na yung ating ginagawa sa multiplying polynomials or kung paano ba tayo nagmumultiply ng polynomials. Okay? Kung talaga bang naintindihan nyo na kung paano natin na-apply yung distributive property, the rules of exponent, and also paano mag-multiply ng monomial to monomial na lang. Okay? Kung medyo nalilito pa kayo, pwede nyong balikan yung mga earlier part ng video na ito. And also, pwede rin naman kayong magtanong sa ating chat box and sasagutin natin siya sa mga susunod na araw. So, that's it for our video for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.